Hello, valiant tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest III with me, BlueAnkylo. So I had a quick look at the Valiant personality for our hero, and it's a pure strength build, basically. Valiant is actually a total stats is kind of poor. It has like 100% vitality or stamina, but 40% strength, I think, but then negative agility, wisdom, and luck. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll stick with it for a little while. I have enough HP and defense at the moment, and I don't think the agility, wisdom, and luck matter so much at this moment. Part of why we don't have a lot of MP for casting stuff like return or heal is because of, well, stuff like that giving us a negative modifier. But it's okay, and it does help our boomerang damage, which makes a lot of fights go quicker. So that's cool. You could say the same thing for Fella. If we gave him a good strength build to give him an extra, 10 strength or something to give him a little bit more attack power, we'd, speed through these combats a little bit quicker. It doesn't make that much difference, but I figured I should look it up finally. So, there you go. So we're gonna kill some puppies, and we're gonna head to the east to rescue those kids. Some girl got kidnapped last episode from Jakarta, whatever. The names in these translations never quite click with me. But yeah, we'll head to this cave. Some monsters kidnapped this girl and this guy, boyfriend, material. Maybe went to rescue her. I'm sure it's going to go perfectly well. They won't actually need any of our help because this one little random kid will be stronger than all these undead red dogs. Just probably got mauled 2 steps away from the town. How come that's never addressed in JRPGs? Like, you're the hero, but the random monsters that get stronger the further you go from home. How would anyone survive out in these lands? Like, everyone would have to be stronger than you to go solo through the forest, Just go for a walk to this cave where this guy ended up. This might be the first mage stool. I would assume perhaps it knows some magic. But for now, all it knows is death, so, that's a perk. This looks like probably the cave. Look, I didn't even use fast forward. I made it all the way to the cave without any cheating. So, let's check a couple things. First, what's the name of this here town? Or this here cave? It's the kidnapper's base. Also, how come Fella, the thief that doesn't really use magic, has more MP and wisdom than the hero? Why does the hero have such terrible stats? Anyway, so this is the kidnapper's cave, and what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to check for treasure. 6 chests! Alright, we're in the money. So we're gonna go, I guess, counterclockwise, just to be different. We opened a door. Okay, a little bit of gold. And a cannon box. Well, we don't have any peeping, so, alright. So, we're not much stronger than the last time we fought a cannon box. I suppose at the very least we could switch to our stronger weapons, which, might help. And then hopefully M-Dob can sap it. And Holly doesn't really know much. You could try surrounding it. Her physical damage is so weak, I don't know if it's any worth... Like, I don't know the value of actually just physically attacking her. Well, our healer's dead. Great. We were unable to surround it, and it's killed somebody. And I won't have any way of reviving M. Dobry unless I go back to town, so we're already basically done our first dungeon dive. Good, good, excellent. I mean, they don't have a whole lot of HP. We do good damage, but, that sucks. That sucks. And there's no easy way to escape dungeons or revive or anything yet, so... Bad start to the kidnapper's base. I guess we're just lucky that I've got the return spell. Alright, let's put a little super speed on, because now we're really just wasting episode time. Resurrection, sorry M. Dobry. I guess we went into that battle without being at full HP, but... Don't those things do like 80 or 90 damage? and that's more than his max still. Like, even if I'd healed him up to full, I think he could have died in one hit, so... Hard to be super excited about those random battles. Alright, let's rest up at least. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's restart the episode like this is brand new day. And say hello to everyone. Hi, Valiant Tubers. How's it going? Yada yada. Nah, that would be cheating if okay, this is all one group. I was gonna change back to boomerangs, but this is fine. I don't know. I don't think I really like Let's Players that like false start over and over again until they get a perfect start. You know, because you could totally do that. Like, this is my first try. Seriously, guys, I got everything. Like, I got critical hit every attack. It's crazy. But what luck I have. Now, I like the unedited, true versions. Personally, when I'm watching. Anyway, so, we're back in the cave. Didn't take that long. Let's go clockwise this time. Because clearly, anti-clockwise or counterclockwise was a terrible decision. And we should never go that way again. Never let me go backwards to the clock. Can I not? Huh. Might be like a switch door? Because normal doors you can open. Oh. I was just walking into a random wall. Okay, so there must still be more to do on this floor because there's still 4 chests. But let's have a quick look down here to see where this connects up. I'll probably save floor 2 till after I'm done floor 1. Holy smokes. So there's like 13 chests at least altogether now? How many of them are cannon boxes? How many times are we going to die? Okay, I'm just going to make sure everyone's at full health every time I open a chest. Good, we got some stamina. Maybe we'll give that to M. Daubry. You never know. Was there anything like in the middle? I might have missed a couple squares in the middle technically. Just want to make sure... see? Oh, how many years have I been lost? A man headed south into the dark, so I followed him. I couldn't see anything, but I heard a door being unlocked. If you've been in here for years, like, how are you still alive? What do you eat? What do you drink? Sheesh. Probably mistranslation. He probably meant days. Days would make sense. I've been in here for days, and I'm slowly going crazy. I haven't slept in a few days. Okay, they said there was 4 more treasure chests. I found 1. Okay, now we definitely switch back to... I gotta clean up my inventory. But we definitely switch back to boomerangs. Because now we've got multiple groups. Alright, so the Shadowers had fireballs. I'm not sure we fought any Nebs or Catulas. Catula is a cat vampire, I assume? The cat Dracula? Okay, here's 2 more chests. I said I was going to heal before every battle, and then I didn't do it. Alright, so maybe the best strategy would be to just, instead of... I think Sap would be really nice, but M. Darby's always going to go slower than Fella, so we're never going to get it to happen in time. Well, at least Fella has lots of defense. He can withstand maybe even 2 attacks. And then, now that, you know, he's got no defense, round 2, Fella should always be able to wipe him out before he gets a turn. So I think we basically just need to survive 1 turn of, yeah, we can use heal more, that's fine. Just need to survive 1 attack, which is hard because it could hit M. Daubry and just kill him. Or her, like I said. Hey, mini medals! Alright, so how many of those are we up to? Let's clean this up just a little bit quick here. Don't think we'll need the cheesy tickets. We don't need King's Letter or mini medals. Alright, so how many mini medals do we have is my question. Because I think we need 10 more for the next item and then 5 more after that. So we've got 3. We've got a long, long way to go. Okay, so I betcha that was all the treasure, right? No more chests. Okay, so we can probably go down to the next floor. I'm just going to sort of double check the center, because I feel like I might have missed 1 or 2 of these central rooms. I was thinking there could be like a staircase in one of these or something. Doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, we're probably fair. We're probably fine. Alright, on to the next floor. How many? There's even more chests here, right? Like 7. 7 chests. I bet you 3 of them are canna boxes. Okay, we got the right key for this kind of door. 2 in this room are canna boxes. So far, so good. Everyone's healed up, right? Yeah, we're all healed up. Alright, well 2 seeds, that means the last 2 must be canna boxes. Or they're just all seeds. This is the food warehouse. Yep, it's all seeds and nuts. Sweet. Also, maybe... No. Okay, 3 more. I've got lots of stat boosting items to deal with later. Oh, look! Who are you? Are you thinking about joining us? Nah, I'm here to basically kill you all. Well, we can't let you pass. Are we seriously... Well, they've got more armor than I would have thought. But they're all in one group, which is really bad news for them when they're steel whips. You don't even need bladerangs for this. We can just kill them with whips. Also, unfortunately, Sap in this game is single target. So until we get Kasop to hit a group, it won't be super effective. But Surround might work. And, right, Misstaff with Stop Spell. Right, I totally messed that up earlier. My bad. Stop Spell probably won't matter. Well, we got one of them. And he tried to sap our defense, I think. Yeah, that's great. So that must be the translation's version of the Kasap spell. That's kind of rude. I wonder if it'd be more useful to go like Gale here, and Holly just can't really participate much these days. Oh, there we go. Big hits. Got one. Well, it's a good thing that we're going to win this fight soon, because now they're starting to stack up the sapping. They're going to be able to hit us pretty hard, yeah. So, definitely need to rush these henchmen down quick with all of their saps, because we don't have a way... I don't have a wizard, so I can't buff our defense back up. Anyway, that's a round of baddies dead. Alright, that was fairly obvious, I guess. There's still 2 more items. Maybe 2 chests? I'm surprised that none of them were, whatchamacallit, canna boxes. Oh, brave hero, save me! Too bad I don't have the ultimate key. That lever opens the door. Please pull it. What if it's a trick and it's a trap, and a giant rolling boulder comes and squishes us all dead? I guess they're saved. We're not playing Indiana Jones. They're having a little dance. It's beautiful. Aha! Because I knew there was more items, I've been continuing my search. He dropped a seed on the ground. I think there's still 1 left, right? 1 more item. Alright, kids, get out of here. Let's go together! Just don't get eaten by wild undead dogs and weird cat Dracula monsters. Like, seriously, you gotta be pretty strong not to get killed. This kind of, country. Alright, we got all kinds of nuts and seeds. Let's just use those. Why not? I mean, it's fine. So, who needs stats? Always me. I'm gonna give some stamina to M. Dobry, because he's the last one to die. You know, I feel like if you die, some extra HP is in order. Agility, I will continue stacking up on Fella for now. And I will continue to cheese it, because I'm a dirty, dirty cheater. But, it's mostly because this game's really long and quite difficult. Wisdom! I'm gonna continue taking Wisdom, because I don't have enough MP. And if I ever get the Zing spell, which I think I get, I'm pretty sure it costs like 10 or 15 MP, and I need to be able to actually cast it more than once. And I like being able to do lots of damage with my boomerangs. Again, Fella would be a good choice for those as well. Maybe the next time I get one, if I remember. And I will try to buff up M. Dobry's life a little bit more. I got pretty good luck there using those seeds. I only had to reload for 1 or 2, so. If you're not save scumming, don't stress out about it too much. I'm sure losing out on a dozen stats over the course of the game doesn't really matter. Oh, it's Kandar. Remember him? He was in Champagne, where we completely murdered him. And then we let him go. No, I won't let you escape. I probably don't have the same voice, because I don't remember what he was like, 10 episodes ago. Save me, Blue. Alright, Kandar. Who are you guys, anyway? I didn't kidnap your... No, not you again. You're such a pest. I'm going to finish you off for good this time. I hope you leveled up a lot and got some steel whips, because if you didn't, you're going to have a bad day. Now that I've learned that the henchmen have essentially sap, or cussap, we really need to make sure they go down, like, quick. So I'd also like to sap Kandar if I could. Actually. Yeah, we've got the ability to use heal more this time, so we can heal up really quickly. What is the truth is I didn't think we need to worry about stop spell. If we could just stop spell them, then we don't have to worry about them sapping us. But still, killing them will be, dang it! And they got BlueAnkylo right before I tried to sap. Right before I tried to stop spell. Dang it, nothing works the way I want it to work. Everything's wrong. Alright, we just gotta kill them quickly, I think. Keep trying to sap Kandar. Worked last episode, or last battle. We'll try one more stop spell, but they'll probably die in 1 or 2 more rounds anyway. Yeah, we got him. Okay, we got Kandar to lose serious defense. I just need to not die. Okay, so let's see. The henchman won't have much life left. And I think that one's been stop-spelled, so it's kind of less of a threat. Let's heal more on Old Blue, and maybe Holly... Maybe Holly can kill it. Yeah, spells are blocked, henchman. Okay, that round worked much better. We did, like, over 100 damage to this fool. Alright, seeing as we've got lots of MP, we'll just stick with the big heals. I think this guy's days are numbered here. I think Holly was messing around again rather than helping. I don't know if you can sap him twice. I never remember. Some games you can, some games you can't. I think sap is like full defense down, and then cuss sap is half of a defense down. Yeah, nothing happens should mean he's already out of defense. Like, we've lowered his defense as far as we can, essentially. I mean, it'd be pretty awesome if you could surround him as well, but I doubt it would work. I wouldn't be surprised if he's immune to that kind of thing. Oh man, it's gonna be so awesome when Holly is not wasting turns every battle. It's a pretty tough fight though. If he didn't have heal more, this could be pretty brutal. Now, if BlueAnkylo hadn't had their defense lowered, this probably also would be much easier, because he'd probably only be doing like 10 or 15 damage. And if you had a wizard, you could just buff your defense up. Anyway, Kandar down, time number 2. Get out of here, you fool. Blue level 15, 6 HP, 8 MP, some stats and strength, mostly strength. And I've learned outside finally, and I learned forget. So now if I just really want, that's called drink alcohol is the spell I've learned. Fella has learned level 17, lots of HP, a little bit of MP, pretty good stats, lots of agility, and tiptoe. Ah, there's a good one, I think. This has been a really good experience fight. M. Dobry, level 16, lots of HP, some MP, some small stats, and even Holly gets a level up. 17 for Holly, 9 HP, a bunch of luck, and not much else. Well, curses, I just can't beat you. Please spare me, I'll change, I promise. I know what I did was wrong. You said that last time. No. Don't be so cold-hearted. But thou must, yeah. Unfortunately, no options. Thank you. I'll never forget your kindness. Let's go home, Tandy. You better tell your grandfather about my kindness. That's right. Don't want to do this for nothing. What do you think we are, heroes? Okay, well the really good news is we've got outside, so we can now, as long as magic isn't blocked, we can just teleport out and teleport to a city. And Fella has learned Tiptoe Through the Tulips, but basically lowers encounter rates. So I'll test it out here to see if we get any random encounters on the walkout, even though I have outside. Tiptoe's pretty good. I don't know if it stacks with Repel or Holy Water. I probably wouldn't expect it to stack. But, how much did it cost him any MP at all? 0 MP. The one spell that costs MP is the one that shouldn't. This one just tells you the name. Because that doesn't mean anything. Like, that's very, very low value. This thing, no encounters, really good. And number of chests, pretty useful. Those thieves are so broken. Let's see if I can figure out how to get out of this place. One of these rights, I'm sure. There. So I'm curious how long Tiptoe lasts, and if we get literally 0 encounters, or just no longer sneaking. You know, I get a feeling that while you're tiptoeing, there's just no encounters. So that's pretty darn cool. I think we need to switch back to boomerang mode. Probably should have healed Fell up, to be honest. But anyway, seeing as we can essentially, if I'm correct, basically just ignore random encounters for the most part, that's a pretty good job. I mean, this thief has been pretty much our MVP, I feel. Alright, so, Grandpa? Grandpa's gone. These two are still playing around in the water. Thank you. I was able to buy some pepper because of you. Welcome. We sell black pepper. Oh, hey there. It's me, Gupta. Thanks for saving my sweetheart. Want some pepper? Yeah. Then it's yours. Don't worry about paying us. This one's on me. Now, I know pepper is supposed to be expensive in, like, medieval times in Europe. But if you were somewhere where pepper just grew naturally, I imagine it wouldn't be that crazy. It'd just be some random plant that grows here. Oh, by the way, have you visited the Shrine of Dharma? It's just north, through the mountains. You really should go check it out. Oh, I heard the story. How can I possibly thank you enough? Thanks to you, we can live normally once more. He's already bedbound. He's time to die. Like, thank you for saving my grandchildren. I've retired, and I will never see the sun again. My heroes, thank you. Now they'll be able to help Grandpa run his shop. Yeah, clearly he needs some help. Alright, jokes aside, that was all pretty quick one and done. So we could... Oh, no, we've already talked to this guy. We could just go straight back to Portoga and get a boat, which would be awesome. But I feel like we may as well, while we're on this side of the continent, head up north to the Shrine of Dharma. Especially if we can do it without random encounters. This would be really nice for me not gaining extra levels, and also mapping out the black spots. So it looks like it's not 0 encounters. But it's clearly far fewer, which is just like Repel, so that's fine. And with a little bit of super speed, just to save some time, and maybe actually healing people, so we don't get eaten by cannaboxes again. You know. So yeah, there's a little black spot to the west here. Let's go check out this desert, and bam. Okay, there's one more little tiny sliver. Yes, I'm going to clear out all the map. 100% map completion mode. There you go. You're welcome. To be fair, I'm sure there's probably an equal number of people that love that I do stuff like that, and hate that I do stuff like that. So, can't please everybody. Some of you guys are happy, some of you are mad. At least we're trying to go quick, right? Alright, so we're going north. I don't know exactly where the shrine is other than north past the mountains, generally speaking. Thanks, Holly. You contributed. Let's try... I think we're too far away. We're too far away for Hawkeye to help. Someone should phone him up. Let him shoot some arrows at these guys for us. Everyone's favorite Avenger. You know who I'm talking about, right? To be fair, I'm sure by now fella has made that comment like 10 times. His Hawkeye summon is his favorite ability probably by now. We could try it. 16 east, 4 south. That's still the kidnapper's base, I think. We just follow the valley. It's probably fine. Not like there's much other places to go. So that little cave to the west that we just snuck by, that was the way back to, you know, Europe, essentially. Whatever. Forget the name. Ashlaham? I think it was Ashlaham. Okay, we're gonna get killed by grizzly bears. I'm worried about grizzly bears. We're getting kind of close to grizzly territory. I wonder if there's a little secret to go to, like, the eastern side of this section. Like, I'm gonna have to go back down through the mountains one more time and just follow the eastern mountains just to see. But anyway, welcome to an inn. It's the inn. Welcome to the inn, everybody. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're too cheap to come up with a name. I mean, maybe he's genius. Maybe calling it The Inn was the most brilliant thing he ever did. Want to remember something for me? This is a really sneaky door that's hard to remember. And there's probably a treasure chest in there. And I need to remember this, like, in 10 hours from now when I get the final key. Someone leave a comment that I'll remember through the spirit of time. That we need to come back to this random inn and open that door. Someone, you know who you are. You help. I guess the good news is there's a traveler's door here, so maybe that will lead us. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of a weird one. So this did not look like the Shrine of Dharma. It looks like I did not go the right direction. We shall continue tiptoeing. You may choose to tiptoe through the tulips or not at your discretion. But, you know, it's beneficial, I think, if you go through the tulips. I think it matches the theme a little better. Alright, super speed mode. Try to get through here before the episode goes on for an hour. So far, these heat clouds haven't really done a whole lot to scare me. I mean, they scare me because I'm worried about their potential fire breathing. But they also haven't actually done that yet, so maybe I'm crazy. We're also approximately at the point where if we wanted to do a bunch of grinding, we could probably get everybody to level 20 and then do a class promotion right away. Just keep in mind that whenever you do your class promotion, you get much weaker right after you do it. I wonder if it's like north and around, because I did not see anything north of town where I thought the Shrine of Dharma was. So, look at that, Holly getting a single kill. Good job, Holly. Contributing. Alright. Okay, guys. So, more tiptoeing. More Dharma. Right, monsters do get stronger at night. Or at least more plentiful. Now, the Hork seems to have a pretty strong, like, attack or critical rate, I seem to remember from some of our challenges back in the pyramid. Yeah, I guess we can just go up. I guess I never really explored this route. Can we go through here? I thought this was all going to be a dead end, honestly. Well, we've got some executors. Where are their eggs? I mean, it's not the same Pokemon. It's not the same Pokemon. I feel like these are maybe scary enough that I'll put on real weapons. I mean, they've got big, scary axes. We got both of them in illusions. Oh, they're not even... Never mind. They've got not enough defense. Okay, I was worried about nothing. Sometimes those kinds of enemies can be pretty tough. Well, look at this! Just off to the north. Just hiding. Welcome to the Shrine of Dharma. Oh, want to get some experience and level ups? Here you go. Sure. Some random dude can save the game. Thanks. Then be on your way. Get out of here, kids. I guess while we're here, before I forget. Thief Nose. 1 item. Okay. Just gonna explore around the outside, because... Hey, look, there's an old lady back here. I am a Shinto priest. I serve Marinan, the god of names. I am blessed with the power to rename people. Would you like me to rename anyone? Not right now. Oh, well, if you desire to rename someone, just come and see me. I pray you have a safe journey. So that's kind of a neat little secret there. Did you guys know that you could change your name? Don't comment enough. I'll give your name, your character to somebody else. Aha! That'd be pretty rude. Or if I just really don't, I just change your name to Butthead. I could see like 10-year-old Blue with friend over. I named a character after like, you know, my friend, whatever, say like Steve or something. And then like halfway through my series of playing down in the basement, he like stole my Pokemon card or something. And then I just came here and renamed him to Butthead. Like, just, that's perfect. Anyway, Shrine of Dharma. Achoo, he says. This one just tells me that everyone's dreaming. I hate how that fellow's so stubborn and just talking in your sleep. What do you want to buy? Firebane. Ooh, well, maybe we'll sleep after we finish exploring the shrine. Got a priest. Now, I'm assuming we can even get into the shrine at night. Honestly, I don't even really know. Can't stop me. I got the key. Alright. Pretty empty, to be fair. It's a Buddhist sign. It's probably totally legit. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, no. I just didn't see the guy in the middle. Looks like there's nobody here. I guess we'll just go. This is the Shrine of Dharma. You can change your classes here. Would you be interested? Yes. Who would you like to change classes? Holly. Holly isn't finished being a jester yet. You must wait a bit longer. Alright, so basically level 20. Also, heroes can't change classes. So everybody who's not me, once you hit level 20, you could be promoted. Well, I don't know if it's really a promotion per se, just a new class. For Holly, it's a promotion. Alright, let's see what people say during the daytime. 8 gold? What a deal! Good morning. I hope you have a safe trip. Thank you. Thanks, that one guy, for staying awake 24/7 to allow people into the inn to sleep anytime they want to come. Alright, far to the east lies the golden country of Zipangu. I would love to go there someday. You probably need a boat. And there's only one boat in all the lands, and the greedy king hoards it away. Will only trade it to someone who brings him a pepper. I had to follow the Silk Road all the way here. I want to become a fighter and start fighting people. I'm going to become a dealer. Well, start hanging around in parking lots and 3 a.m. I want to be a young... Uh-huh. I want to become a magician. Sure, that's fine. If a magician becomes a fighter, they can still use magic. But because you start from level 1, it's bad for the whole party to change classes. I'd recommend only changing 1 or 2 at a time. If it's your first time, try changing a priest to a fighter, or vice versa. Maybe you could do both. 2 companions who can heal is very helpful. And if they're fighters, they can cast spells quicker with their increased agility. Yeah, so I haven't really talked about the class change mechanics a whole lot. Essentially, when you change class, you revert to level 1 of the new class, but you keep any learned spells and abilities, and you keep half of your stats. So if we class changed Holly, she'd keep 80-something luck and be level 1 at a new class, and have better than typical level 1 stats for a new character, although mostly just luck, and also pretty good level 1 HP MP. But you generally are going to be weaker for the area that you're in. Like, if you're fighting enemies in a dungeon and then you class change a bunch of people, you're going to want to just be a little bit careful until you catch some levels up. Of course, you'll level up very quickly, but, you know, that's kind of the way it works. So it is often better to level up later, because you do carry over your stats and spells. So if you really wanted to min-max, you could level a cleric to whatever the last level is you learn a spell, say 40 or 50 or something. Get them all the way to 40 or 50, learn all the cleric spells, switch them to wizard, get them to 40 or 50, learn all the wizard spells, and then switch them to a thief, get the thief spells, and then switch them to a fighter or a warrior. Fighter or warrior tend to make the best final jobs because they get the most, like, stamina and strength and stuff, and can wear all the good equipment. And then they would also know all the cleric and priest spells because you've already learned them all. And you've kept half of your stats every time you change, so you probably still have pretty good wisdom and MP as long as you went, like, priest, wizard, into the fighter. If you go fighter, thief, warrior, then eventually you're just diluted and you lost all your sort of MP build-up, because warriors don't really gain any of that. But as long as you just went, like, you know, 1, 2, 3 into a fighter, that's probably fair. Or you could just be a sage. Sages learn all the wizard and cleric spells. That's pretty good. Or maybe you don't care about wizard spells and you want to make a paladin. So just take your cleric and promote them into a warrior eventually. And you've basically just created a paladin. That's pretty cool. You can do that, anything you like, you know. Fella is a really fast thief, like, be crazy. Once he's learned all of his thief abilities, we could transform him into a wizard or something, and then we have a really speedy wizard that also knows some thief spells. You know, there's lots of really good combinations. Even after you lose your levels from changing classes, your past deeds will still benefit you. Oh, good. They're... Oh, So yeah, I mean, that's fair. You don't remember your previous level, so if you did go priest, fighter, priest, you're back to level 1 priest, so yeah, that's why I say, like, generally you want to master the class or never want to go back. Like, basically, you know, spoiler alert, I want Daubry and Holly to turn into sages, which is kind of overpowered, but it doesn't really matter when I promote Daubry, because sages learn all the cleric spells anyway. They're very similar to clerics, honestly. They're just clerics that also know wizard magic, and they level up a little bit slower. But they're very similar for equipment. And then Holly is going to go from mostly useless to knowing all the spells, like Daubry, eventually. I'm not sure if I'm going to change Fella's class, honestly. We'll see what happens. Probably I'll just do these two, and then maybe Fella later. And once you're a sage, you probably want to stay a sage until you've learned all the spells. So they'll probably stay like that. And to be fair, it tends to add a lot of level grinding and just spending time getting levels up if you're really trying to min-max. And I don't really want to spend too much of the Let's Play doing that. So anyway, that's kind of your intro to class changing with me. We're definitely going to do it, don't worry, but not today, because we're not high enough level, and there's a book we need, actually, because there's kind of a rule with sages that you normally can't promote a class into a sage unless they have a level 20 jester, but we're going to have 2. How is that possible? Well, there is an item that lets anyone become a sage, and it's probably in here, which is probably a dungeon for tomorrow. What's the name of this place? It's Garuna Tower. Does it have lots of treasure? One chest. Well, we will check that out probably next episode. No one really told us to go there, except me. I told you to go there. I told you where to go and how to get there. But, yeah, I think we'll just have a quick look at the overworld just to see if there's anywhere else that might be interesting. And then we'll end our episode, and next time we can do ourselves a little dungeon. The dungeon for today was really short. The kidnapper's base was tiny. So before we go back to Portugal and get our boat, we'll do one more little side adventure. I doubt we're going to get to level 20 before we go to Portoga, though, so... Don't get too excited. I think we all got hit by surround, so... I wouldn't be surprised if our accuracy kind of took a drop. I have a feeling the W means, like, surrounded. Dazzled, perhaps. Okay, so it is just a dead end over here. I mean, this is probably a dead end, but I'll finish checking out. A killer ape? Hopefully they're not as strong as grizzly bears. One day we'll head east of, Noannuals. And we'll try to fight a grizzly bear again, but I don't think we're strong enough yet. We're gonna need... Maybe when we're level 20, right before we class change, maybe I'll try then. Surely level 20 is as strong as anyone needs to. You know, this keeps going! We found a whole new land. A whole new world. Welcome to the inn. Sure, whatever. This is probably a good place for us to end the episode, to be honest. We'll chat with the people here, and then we'll call that good. It's already 40 minutes. I never make a 30-minute episode. Never. Never works. I'm from the country of Zipangu. He probably has a crazy accent. We could desperately use your help in defeating the Orochi. It's been devouring everybody. Oh. Maybe you should all move. Time for immigration. Hey, a mini-medal. So, if we use... not an item, but a spell... No more chests, okay. But, I mean, I gotta remember to come back when I've got a fancy key. Also, I think... if you look at those islands, you might be familiar with another group of islands on the planet that might have a similar sort of layout. Maybe. Maybe if I looked at the world map, that would help. Maybe that's Zipangu. Anyway, let's call that an episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Next episode, we'll maybe finish exploring the rest of China. And probably go check out that Garuda Tower, because why not? Why would we go turn in the quest with the king when we can dungeon dive? See you there, guys. Have a great day.